What is up, you guys? It is your girl Kia Cartel here with a reading for my Pisces gang. Okay, if you are new to my channel, please be sure that you click that button to be subscribed to the family. Make sure that you are taking what resonates from this video and leaving what does not for whoever it does belong to. Okay, we're going to tap straight into, thank you, the reading for my this is crazy because Capricorn had the same thing come out. You had the snake come out first, right? So we'll go ahead and pull 2 more cards to get a gist of, you know, everything that is going on and what is to expect for my Pisces, okay? My moon and rising signs as well. Already, there's someone to be cautious of. Okay, you have Cupid's arrow coming out. Love is coming. All right, surprise invitation or meeting, but there's some hesitation here with this new love. We want to know why. So many things happening for you at this moment, Pisces. All right, you have someone to be careful in regard to. You have new love surfacing. Wonder if you should be careful of this new love. Photograph. Okay, someone's looking at your photos, missing you, making new memories. So I definitely want to go ahead and say that, you know, again, you know, you guys are good talkers. I think that Pisces have the ability to talk themselves in and out of situations, right? So with that being said, I would just be careful who you talk over business with. For a lot of you, you guys are, you know, starting a new business or taking on a new journey, something of that nature. The people that are involved may not be the best people to be working with. So make sure you're reading over contracts and things like that. You have Cupid's arrow, which says have faith, love is coming, a surprise invitation or a meeting. So someone could be asking to go out, you know, for a drink, for dinner, you know, museums. I don't know if it's warm where you're at a park, let's go on a walk. Something of that nature where you're having the ability to connect with someone out of the blue. I think Cupid's arrow could also be a love at first sight situation. Maybe you cross this person in the grocery store. Maybe you cross this person at the gas station. I don't know. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was like love struck. It could be a friend, someone that's been around for a while and you're just starting to feel this new connection. Either way, I do feel that there is a connection here taking place. And then you have photograph. Someone here is definitely looking at your photos or looking at you know, just old memories of what you could have shared, okay? Someone doesn't like the idea of you moving on in this moment, all right? So a situation could have ended, right? Is there anything else that we need to clarify for what my Capricorns should expect? Okay, we'll take that as a no. At the bottom of the deck, you have abundance. So you come out on top with something. Did I say Capricorn? My Pisces. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. I also did just do a Capricorn reading. So I don't know. They had snake come out in their video too. It's weird. It's a lot of crazy snaky shit going on. So be careful. But we're going to tap into the energy of your current situation, how you're feeling currently, what you're feeling during these obstacles or in regards to obstacles taking place, and then, you know, what you should expect to feel during the lesson. Once the lesson has been learned, whatever that lesson may be. Let's go ahead and tap into the emotional side of my Pisces. Okay, I want to know exactly what my Pisces is feeling in this current moment. What is the feeling in this current situation they are going through? Please go ahead and tap into the energy of my Pisces. What is it that my Pisces is feeling in this current moment? One more time, we'll pull love. A lot of you are seeking love. A lot of you are trying to figure out if you love someone right now. I feel like a lot of you are probably in a situation where, I don't know, I just feel a lot of hesitancy, right? I feel like someone here isn't really sure if this is love. You could also be in love with someone else, or someone else could be in love with you. I don't know. Either way, there's some confusion here going on, right? I think in general, you would love to be in love. I just don't think the person, for a lot of you that you're with, maybe the person that you are in love with, right? It could just be where a lot of this feels kind of forced. Okay, I almost feel like you are forcing a situation. Could be because you have kids, could be because you don't want to hurt this person's feelings, could be a lot of things, right? Your obstacle is trust, right? You're having a hard time trusting this person, trusting what they'll do, or if they'll switch up on you. You have a hard time just trusting that maybe you can even, commit at this time. The lesson at the end of it all is transformation, regardless of what decision you make, because I truly feel like a lot of you are just going through an internal battle, right? Trying to figure out what works best, what feels right, whether you want to still be, hot out here in these streets, or if you want to really settle down with somebody and not have that ability anymore. Because this go around for some of you is kind of like the last go around. You're kind of like, okay, if I do this, then I'm really going to change who I am and to a certain extent. But the lesson, the feeling that you should expect out of the lesson is the transformation feeling, right? Being able to say that you've grown from one seed to this, you know what I mean? You actually understand the process and how things work. Some of you are really going through some healing phases. I truly believe that this is all about, working on yourself. How can you get to the next level? Right? How can you succeed? How can you really make things happen? Right? And I truly feel like if you're going to share that with anyone, this person has to really be on your level, right? Otherwise, if it was up to you, for a lot of you, you would just date. You know what I mean? There would be no commitment for some of you. Let's go ahead. Is there anything else that we need to know in regard to what my Pisces is feeling in this moment? What is the overall motion that my Pisces needs to take with them? What is it that my Pisces needs to take with them through this journey of transformation? My rising and my moon signs as well. Variety. Okay, being able to know that you are doing everything that you need to do is necessary, right? There's someone here who has a fear of either, losing something, okay, or someone. You have this fear of just losing, right? And I think that change is good. A lot of you are just not used to change. I think that you're capable of loving. Some of you have definitely lost people that were, that meant a lot to you. I will say that I'm getting a lot of energy of just praying and asking for answers and things of that nature. Someone here just wants answers. But I do feel that, through those losses, whoever it is that you've lost, you've kind of felt like a portion of you was lost as well. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're finding yourself in this moment. It's just a lot of healing taking place in this moment for you. And if you're going to be in love, you know what I mean? If you feel that you're in love with someone, it has to be something that is, remarkable. I just feel like love for you is not something that comes easy right now. Some of you are very heartless in this moment, right? Doing anything that you need to do to just level up for yourself, being a little selfish. Some of you have been. What was at the bottom of this deck? Compassion. I truly believe that you guys have this aura where people, like having you around. They like talking to you. Someone here likes the idea of being around you for sure. Right? So you're a very fun person to be around when you're a fun person to be around. And I think there's been some situations taking place where you just haven't been having as much fun, right? You've been more so in your head about the future and what certain situations are, what certain relationships are, what things are going to look like a few months from now. Your mind is overcrowded. I want to tap more into the energy of my Capricorn, my moon and rising signs as well. Please be sure that you're taking what resonates. give us energy based off of the energy on this video. Whoever's tapping in at this moment, your energy's tapping through. Who's this snake in my Capricorn's life? There's a few people. There's a few people to be cautious of, Capricorn. There's a few. You have the Ace of Pentacles coming out, prosperity. There's, again, so, you know, you're working on this business, you're elevating, you're making money, you guys are like doing your shit, right? And there's somebody here who wants to come and take that away from you. There's someone here who wants to try to come and ruin the success that has to happen, right? So I definitely feel that you're being very cautious, you know, taking pride, but holding your possessions very cautiously, okay? I feel like, and that's necessary. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you are making so much money. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you have these amazing ideas, right? I'm definitely getting Taurus. I'm getting some Capricorn energy. I'm getting Libra in here as well. But this is a new beginning for you, right? Some people are just really upset at this moment that because you've been able to move or, you know, make more money, that you owe them something. And that's a little weird. I definitely feel like someone feels as if you owe them something. And honestly, I just heard I don't owe you shit. So whoever's cross-watching on that, I'm sorry. They don't owe you shit. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy of Cupid's arrow. Who is this new love coming in? Can we go ahead and get some clarification on this new love coming in to Pisces? I keep wanting to say Capricorn. I feel like I've said Capricorn a few times in this video, and this is a Pisces reading. It's a little weird. All right, so you guys have Pisces coming out, emotional and intelligent, okay? The King of Cups, trust, wealth, knowledge, caring, healing. Someone who is getting ready to be a definite mature influence, right? Emotionally stable person. Whoever this person is that is coming into your life with love is someone who is able to balance you out really, really well. I feel like you have good conversation with this person. You just find yourself confiding in this person a lot when it comes to how you feel. And I think that if you are more of a masculine energy, that you find this person to be very caring, right? This is a love that you've never felt before. It's so soft, it's so gentle, rather than having those hardcore ass relationships where y'all just the homies all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be a lover. I do feel that that energy comes in very soft and gentle, okay? That's definitely what I feel. I like that. Can we go ahead and tap into the energy of who was looking at Capricorn's photos? I mean, Capricorn, Pisces. A Capricorn for sure is heavy. You guys have the Tower moment. Get out of here, Capricorn. Pisces. The Tower moment, resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, okay, delaying inevitable, avoiding loss. So there's someone here, possibly a Capricorn, since y'all just don't want to get out the reading. There's someone here who doesn't want to let you go, right? I think there is a part of this person that feels they're losing themselves if you decide you truly want to move on, right? Someone here wasn't honest about something, and I think that you've just been sticking around this person just because. Not trying to hurt their feelings is coming out a lot. You've just been trying to keep the peace in this situation, but I definitely think that someone here is just over it completely. For a lot of you, I feel that you are older than this person, so maturity is kind of the barrier. I think a lot of you were looking for this person to be way more mature than they are, and their age is showing, you know what I mean? That's just what I heard. But something is getting ready to take place where this all comes to some sort of ending, right? Something happens where you just make the choice to no longer push through with this. You have fulfillment, wishes coming true. Fulfillment, positivity, satisfaction, success, abundance, prosperity. So at the end of the day, Pisces, you are getting ready, restrictions, to get out of this trap moment of feeling restricted. You're getting ready to pretty much level up, is what I'm hearing. Leveling up is just the aura of this whole entire thing for me. You're figuring out whether or not you are able to be committed into a love relationship, but either way, you're pushing through and you're leveling up. All right, you're meeting someone or you're coming across an energy that's able to match that, and that's what matters right now. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming out in the reverse, right? Yeah, whoever you were dealing with is just bad luck. Maybe a lot of you were going through weird ass situations in the most recent where you're like, why the fuck is this happening to me? Why? Why when I'm over here this happens to me? That don't make no sense. Okay? You have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer coming out. Ace of Cups in reverse, sadness, pain, infertility, miscarriage. I think someone here wants a family with you and it's just not happening. I feel like for a lot of you, and I'm sorry, I feel like there is going to be a loss that takes place. You know what I mean? You thought that you could build with this person and it just so happens you can't. Okay? Reality, clarity. You have the Seven of Cups coming out in the reverse as well. Lack of choice. Someone here just isn't mature enough to keep up their end of the relationship. There's conflict, there's arguing, I see family going back and forth. Okay, you could be getting into it with someone's family here. But you do have the Seven of Pentacles coming out, which tells me that you are gathering your shit and you're doing what needs to be done. You're gathering your shit and you're making a move, right? Kind of, you know, some of you left home. I see a lot of you reconnecting with family, your parents. But either way, Taurus is popping out in this this reading as well. You could be dealing with a Taurus. But you're burying something and planting something else. You're making investments for yourself. You don't give a fuck about anybody right now in this moment. It's all about you for sure. You have strength coming out. Yeah, gaining the courage to finally say, I'm just cool in this, right? I think a lot of you may have been just very vulnerable, gullible, okay? Dealing with the Leo. That happens, dealing with the Leo. Somebody who was just very feisty. I think that, you know, when they were around you, it was a lot of love, but they were very mean. Okay, someone here was just dealing with a very mean soul. It's like they wanted to love you, and when you had good days, you had good days. When you had bad days, you had bad days, but like you got tired of that. Someone here is just tired of the having to tame this person like a damn animal, right? Aries popping out. Okay, returning to travels. Yeah, someone here is just going back home. Someone's like, you know what, I've been away from my family for a long time, my friends, I want to do something different. And this person that you're leaving behind feels defeated. You have Aquarius energy coming through. Okay, aggression, violent. This person is just angry as fuck, and I don't get it. The High Priestess. You never know what this person is thinking. At this point, you don't know what this person would do. Pisces is definitely dealing with a person with narcissistic energy. Okay, that's what's coming through for me right now. Okay, you're definitely wanting to reconnect, go home, be with family, be in a comforting place. It's been very, very stressful. I don't know why it's been so stressful for you, but it's been very, very stressful. You have Aries coming out. You have Leo coming out again as well. Thank you. You have Taurus coming out with the Empress in reverse. And then you have the Knight of Cups, okay? Either way, I definitely feel that you are leaving a situation to allow something better to enter your life. With this Knight of Cups energy, it's following your heart, attraction, dating, affection, okay? You're getting out of your comfort zone. Some of you are starting to date again and really just weighing out your options, okay? But you're knowing now, having gone through a terrible situation, which you will no longer look for in a person, right? You want better. And better may be somebody that you wouldn't typically date. That's just what I'm hearing. Yeah, you held on to some insecurities. There was definitely some loss here, separation in children, something of that nature. But we're going to go ahead and ask Spirit for the general message that my Pisces needs to take with them from this reading. This is our first time getting into the Pisces, right? So thank you. I want to make sure that we come back to this. You have Libra coming out, finding mental strength, awakening, rejoining coming out of isolation, right? So I'm going to leave it here, Pisces. I feel like a lot of you have made a major decision, right? Something has forced you to make a decision you weren't really looking to make, but you had to make. Some of you are just wanting a change mentally, right? You're wanting to get back to yourself. You're wanting to start organizing things, creating some type of routine and habit. And I think separating yourself from a specific person or just people that didn't show you love is necessary. I think a lot of you seek for love in this moment, and you just want to make sure things are right. You want to make sure things are comfortable. So I hope that this helped a lot of people. I will say at the bottom of your deck, you still had abundance, right? So it's good to know at the end, then behind it, you have love. Clarification, okay? It's good to know that once you start loving yourself and you start putting some boundaries on things, everything else will fall in line. That's what I take from it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope that this helps somebody. We out.